Grand Entryway. Let's see, we are dealing the damage that we need with the Grand Entry. It will also help us to finish the game. That's it, one more damage to the face and game over. Okay, too late, my friend, too late. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I'm Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Azorius Esthlosian Enchantments. Esthlosian is the name that the person that created this deck here. It's a frame from the audience. I believe that says Explosion. But anyway, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you'll find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And also at the end of this video, after the 5th game, you will find my summary about this deck, what my final thoughts about this deck, how it performed on the current ranking that I was playing, what I suggest for you to remove or add, or things like that. What are the weaknesses, what are the strengths of this deck, and other information that you may want to hear. So the Explosion, I believe that's how it say his name. I believe that they updated this deck here in a pretty fun way and a pretty unexpected way as well, because when you check the deck list, you don't realize that we have a great synergy here between the most helpful Weaver and the Ethereal Armor. That are the cards that we can maybe use in just one turn to finish the game. And it works pretty well. I don't remember if I could record a game finishing this way, but I remember that on the testing period, I could finish some games. I was at 5 life, 10 life or something like this, and then in just one attack I gave, like I dealt like 18 damage, 20 damage, just in one turn, because it has on the lore counter tree, the target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. And if you play the Ethereal Armor, it will increase a lot the power of your creature. So basically, your opponent will not expect that you will grow so fast your creatures and attack with double strike and finish the game. So they keep attacking you, and you, in the meantime, you will keep adding enchantments to the battlefield, so your Ethereal Armor will become more effective, and then you will basically finish the game with just one attack. But of course you can keep playing your creatures or enchantments creatures that you can keep growing creatures on your battlefield and then keep attacking to give some damage and then finish the game. So let's see what we have here. It's we have of course the Scavenger. It has the weary mechanic. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Also we have the Gremlin Tamer that also has the eerie mechanic. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1 red Gremlin creature token. We have enchantment room here, Grand Entryway. When you unlock this door, create a 1/1 white Glimmer enchantment creature token. And the Elegant Rotunda, when you unlock this door, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. We have the Shardmaid Rescue here that has the flash mechanic, so you can use it as an instant. You will enchant a creature you control, and the creature will receive X-Proof and gets +1/+1. So it's a way that you have to protect your creatures. Of course, here we have our combo that we may use to finish the game. A most helpful Weaver. On Lord Counter 1, it will create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach. On lore counter 2, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It becomes a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types. And also on lore counter 3, which is the best lore counter that we have, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. We have some spot removals here. Shan Reap, that's an enchantment as well, so it will help to make your Ethereal Armor stronger. You can exile a non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. We have the Case of the Gateway Express, that's an enchantment that also works as a spot removal, because when this case enters, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals 1 damage to that creature. And to solve 3 or more creatures attacked this turn. And when it's solved, creatures you control get +1/+0, so they become strong. We have Sheltered by Ghost that you can exile a target no-land permanent an opponent controls, and your creatures will receive Ward, 2 colorless mana, and +1/+0, and Lifelink. And we have also the War Leader's Call. That's a great addition here. It's not necessary, but can help you to finish some games, especially because you keep creating some creatures. And every time you create a creature, you will deal 1 damage to your opponent, and also all your creatures will receive +1/+1. And it, of course, is an enchantment as well. And we have here the United Battlefront that you can get some, it costs 4, so we have just 2 copies here. And you can look at the top 7 cards of your library and then put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanents cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So basically you can find your, let's say, Ethereal Armor, or the most helpful Weaver, wherever you will get, you will have a higher chance to get whatever you need in a certain moment of the game. So I believe that's a great deck. It worked pretty well. And thank you, Esthlosian, for giving me this deck here to play. And oh, we don't forget that we have also the Volgavoth's Lair. It has X-Proof, the land, but it's an enchantment land. So it will trigger every enchantment trigger that we have here. So the Scavenger will get a +1/+1, the Sheltered, the Ethereal Armor will get a +1/+1 from here, and there you go. We just have 2 because it enters tapped, but it works pretty well as expected. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Yeah, we can keep 7. Can begin with this one here. Okay, they are playing with a swamp. Probably they will have a lot of spot removals. Okay, Scavenger. Then we can go for a Plains because I want to play a Strategic Betrayal. Okay, goodbye. There's nothing that we can do. Let's play the Spider. And then we can play a Grand Entryway. Okay, 1 damage to the face. +1/+1 counter, great. We can play Starting Town. And a Grand Entry. Let's attack. And let's hope that they attack us. Because on the next turn I can get a double strike. So we can get them off guard. Timeline color, okay, just attack with everything you have. No blocks. Okay, hope that you don't have a spot removal. Because if you have, I will really have some problems. Okay, they destroyed my chance to have double strike. What we can do here? We can play a Volgavoth's Lair. Let's say this is gonna be red, because we don't have a red man yet. We can deal some damage here with the iron on the Vine Lasher. And let's attack. Now they are down to 9. Maybe I can finish the game. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's destroy this one here. Yeah, I don't think I can finish the game yet. Let's play starting town. Let's receive +1/+1. And let's try to give the most damage that we can. Oh man, for just 1 damage. Come on. Come on, just 1 damage. If they don't have a way to block or destroy my creature, I can win anyway. Let's hope that they don't. If they didn't destroy my other enchantment, exiled actually a most helpful weaver, I could have won the game already. Okay, they are destroying my creature. Oh no, they can allow me to attack 1 more time. That's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We can begin with a Scavenger, then we go for a Gremlin Tamer, then a Grand Entryway. So the Gremlin and the Scavenger will benefit from the fact that we have an enchantment entering on the battlefield. Okay, let's play starting town and begin with a Scavenger. Then let's choose blue here and play the Gremlin Tamer. Yeah, the enchantment must be after the Tamer. So both creatures will get some value from the enchantments. Okay, pay to life, do I need? Yeah, let's pay to life here. I took a lot of damage, but whatever. Let's try to play a Scavenger first. Let's see what they are going to do. They want to counter it. No, they didn't. Now we can play a Grand Entryway. And let's see if they're going to counter this time. Yeah, they did. And we didn't receive it. Any bonus. We couldn't trigger the mechanic. What we can do now? Let's try to play this one here. And if they don't let me play the disenchantment, I can try the Ethereal Armor. Okay. Let's try the Ethereal Armor now. I will play on my Gremlin Tamer. It's gonna be just a +1/+1. Okay. Let's play the most helpful Weaver right now. So we can trigger the effects that we want. Let's spread the +1/+1 counters. And let's attack with everything that we have. Great. If we get another enchantment, we can maybe finish the game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. That we can do right now. But if we get another enchantment, maybe we can finish the game. Let me see, if they have at the rise, they need... Okay, they not. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We can begin with a Scavenger. Then we play a Valgavoth's Lair, maybe. Actually, let's try to give some pressure. So it's better to play the most helpful Weaver, because it can give us double strike, so we can finish the game quickly with the Ethereal Armor. They are playing with red, so basically they can finish the game very, very fast as well. Sheltered by Ghosts. Let's put a +1/+1 here. Let's play Volga Voth. It's gonna be white. Let's put a +1/+1 here. And let's play Sheltered by Ghost here to protect the creature. And spread another +1/+1 counter here. And we get 22 life. We go to 22 life. So it's gonna be a little harder to them to kill me in just one attack to finish the game. Let's see if they can deal 22 damage, the little damage in one turn. Wild Ride, okay, good start. 9 damage right now. Okay, bulk up. Now it's 21 damage. Yeah, they can... Okay, they are not winning the game. Okay. Let's give double strike here, so we can get some life back. For just one. Just one point of life. Let's deal damage here. Another +1/+1 here. And now we can use an Ethereal Armor here. Actually, I should have played on the other one, so we could get more life back. Let's see if we can win the game. Yeah, we can. One more game, one more victory. 4 lands and no creatures. No, let's take a mulligan. Okay, now we have a Scavenger. We can keep 6. And let's return the Grand Entryway, because I think that the Weaver is better. Let's play Starting Town. Take 1 damage here. And then we play a Sacred Foundry, paying 2 life, so it will not enter untapped. Okay, Ethereal Armor is amazing to work with a most helpful Weaver. So it's gonna be a 2/2. Great. And we can play another one, I believe. Oh, Sheltered by Ghost. Okay, let's put a +1/+1 here, so we can spread the counters. And we can play another one. Unless they have a negate or something like that. Actually, negate costs 2, right? So they cannot use. +1/+1. Okay, all attack. Into the Flood Maw. Okay, 3/3 damage from a 3/3. Nowhere to run. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Starting Town. +1 counter. Starting Town enters tapped. Too bad they can't reach 8 damage on 1 turn. So let's begin with Sheltered by Ghost. And let's get there nowhere to run. Let's hope that they don't have another one, because otherwise it will not help us to... Oh, it's double strike, man. Maybe I could have won the game if I played the Ethereal Armor. I forget that was not first strike. Consult the star shards, okay. But I believe that's not gonna be enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. We can play the Scavenger. We can play the Valgavoth's Lair and say that's for white. +1/+1 here. Ethereal Armor. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we can keep 7. Hello. Let's begin with the Scavenger. Then we can go for the Most Helpful Weaver. It's always great to start the game with this card here, that it can help us to give a lot of damage. Okay, they are destroying my creature, yeah. But at least they are not targeting me. So let's give them another creature so they have to think about it. Okay, Razorkin, no problem. Let's see what we can do. That's gonna be reach. +1/+1 on target creature you control, it becomes legendary. Okay, that's not a problem yet. Actually, it's not a problem for them yet. We should leave it to enter stepped. Let's play Sheltered by Ghost, so we'll give some protection to our creature. However, if they get another Bursting Light and another land, they will be able to take down my creature. Yeah, I think that's what they are going to do. No, they didn't. Okay, if you want to attack, be my guest. Okay, they can't. Actually, I can use the Case of the Gateway Express as a double strike. Okay, I need to get to 8. To 8 power. Let's try and see if we can get. Let's give damage here, but it will not work anyway. Let's attack here. Okay, no problem. 4 life back. And let's hope that they can attack with everything that they have, so we can use the Ethereal Armor and try to finish. Actually, we can't finish the game yet. Okay. Let's play a United Battlefront. Maybe we can find a Sheltered by Ghost. Most Helpful Weaver and Shard Mages. And Ethereal Armor. Okay, let's get here and get here. That's the best that we can do. I will not attack because I don't want to lose my creature. The problem here is the Screaming Nemesis, because if I attack, I will take a lot of damage, especially if I'm using the Ethereal Armor. So it can be a problem. Okay, probably they will have another Screaming Nemesis if they attack. Okay, let's take 3 damage. Wherever. No blocks. No problem at all. I think that Ethereal Armor should go for the creature with the ward cost. The ward protection. So I can attack, get some life back. Put a +1/+1 here. And another here. Okay. It's a 6/4 now. We can pay 2 life, say this is white. Let's play a War Leader's Call. Okay, they are going to destroy one of my creatures. Abrade, okay. It's now a 3/3. 7/5 and 3/2. Man, let's play the Ethereal Armor here, because if they want to block my other creature, they will not be able to kill it. Okay, great. Now they are down to 9. And we can have double strike on both creatures, I believe. Yeah, I believe that it's not gonna be easy to them. Okay, it's double strike here and double strike here. And they can only block one creature. Let's play the case of the Gateway Express. They will take 1 damage on their creature, whatever. But the problem is that I will not be able to receive some life back, because probably they are going to target me, right? I made a mistake here. I thought that the case of the Gateway Express was the other enchantment, the Weaver something. Okay, they didn't hit me. I thought this one here is the one that they used to I used to create the spider. My mistake. But anyway, it will take 7 damage. They will destroy their creature, and I will not be able to attack again. Okay, they survive 1 more turn. Let's see if they have a big creature to block. Otherwise, it's game over. Adjonil, okay, no problem. Let's attack. So we get 7 life back again. Now we are 41, and we can keep the Shan Rip here to get a small creature. Screaming Nemesis again. And now they can target my spider. Case of the Gateway Express. Too bad. Too bad. Okay, will not attack, because I don't want to lose my creature. And let's hope that we can find some Sheltered by Ghosts or something like this to get their Screaming Nemesis. Okay, they have to pay 2 for the ward cost, right? So let's exclude these 2 lands here. They can pay a Lightning Strike and pay the ward cost, it will not work, or they can pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and the mana cost to burst lightning, and also it will not help them. Let's say this is blue, because we don't have a blue yet. When this case enters, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature deals 1 damage to that creature. Yeah, we can't attack yet. We are in need to find a Sheltered by Ghost. No, we are not attacking. If we get a Sheltered by Ghost or another, what's the name? Ethereal Armor, then I think that we are in a great shape here to attack and win the game. Because if even that they block with the Screaming Enemies, they will not be able to kill my creature. Grand Entryway. Let's see, we are dealing the damage that we need with the Grand Entry. It will also help us to finish the game. That's it, one more damage to the face and game over. Okay, too late, my friend, too late. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. If you got any questions about the build or how it plays, drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.